to start the second period. You pretty much dominated the game once you got through the penalties and everything. Yeah, but unfortunately, in the first period, you lost the special teams.
Yep. Coming into tonight, that was a big focus of ours, was staying disciplined, staying out of the box. We know that their power play drives their team, and didn't do that at all. Obviously, there's a couple calls you think are questionable, but then there was a couple bad penalties, and just tough when you do that to get any sort of rhythm. 5-on-5, you get guys sitting there for a while, and it's tough to stay in the game when you don't have that rhythm, and then you're just fighting an uphill battle, especially when they score. So settled down a little bit and got to a little bit of a 5-on-5 game where we knew we could outplay them, outskate them, and when we did that, we obviously clawed our way back into the game. But yeah, I think special teams just in general let us down tonight. We had plenty of chances on the power play to get back in it, even take a lead, and kind of put them on their heels, and just kept giving them momentum every time they would kill it. And then obviously the PK, they get a couple early there, and it's tough when they do that, especially in this building, get the fans behind them. And we definitely made it harder than it needed to be on ourselves tonight. With that being said, we clawed our way back, got a point, but yeah, we need that other one.
How did you refocus after that first period, just given all the frustration that I'm sure you guys were feeling at that point?
Yeah, a lot of emotion. It's easy to redirect your emotion away from the game to the refs, or that kind of takes unnecessary energy and frustration away from what your objective is. And I think just coming in here between periods, just trying to calm down a bit and just get back to focusing on the game and the task at hand, and moving our feet and going to the net, making them take penalties against us, and we did that. We got our power plays. We didn't capitalize on them, which we need to do moving forward. But I think just that break in between, just to settle down, and sometimes it's easy to let your emotions get running away.
I know it's a big question, but what do you make of the power play for you guys? I mean, you've had a couple of good stretches this year, but you've also had a few, including this one, where you've had opportunities where it could really turn the tide in games, and it just hasn't.
Yeah, I think just overthinking things sometimes maybe. I think in the past, when you look at our power play and what's made it successful, is when we're ripping shots and getting loose pucks back and reloading it and shooting again. And I think you do that, you get the PK scrambling, and then your seams open up, and all those pretty plays that everyone loves to see open up. But I think right now we're trying to force seams or run set plays when they're just in their structure, and they don't really have to move too far out of it. I think really the only way to get guys out of their structure is to get them chasing a loose puck in the corner, and usually that obviously comes off of a shot and a rebound. I think obviously when you're on the flip side of it, when you're PKing, anytime someone shoots the puck, there's a chance it's going in. So I know it puts our PK in stress when teams are shooting, and we need to do the same thing. I think we slow it down a little bit too much right now.
I know Zucker's your leading scorer on the power play. You haven't had him for 3 games. That has to be a big loss for you on the power play.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the reason he's scored so much is because he's heavy in front of the net, and puck's getting there. Pucks are delivered to the net, and he's winning those net front battles, and he's got a pretty good skill for finishing. So I think we got other guys that can do the same job, and while he's out, but in order for that to happen, the puck's got to get there, and it's with me too. I've been looking for passes and seams, and even if it's just a dirty shot, it doesn't have to be hard or anything, just getting it through there, especially with traffic. So yeah, just I think simplify, but I think too at the same time just not getting frustrated. Right, it's easy to get frustrated when you're not scoring, you're not getting things clicking on the power play, and it's hurting your team. I think we just gotta not let that build up on us. I think we just gotta have a short-term memory and let it move on and move forward.
Was Lindy's message at the end of the first period just stay out of the box? You guys got to stay out of the box.
Yeah, that was it. We can take these guys 5-on-5, and we saw that, and they have a dangerous power play, and we just fueled them from the get-go.